How's it going, Jubitarians? This is Bradley Juby, and today we will talk about my top 10 Big Cedars weekends, or weekends that I've spent at Big Cedars, or related to Big Cedars. For those of you who do not know, Big Cedars is my church camp outside of, it's outside of Gwinnett, Oklahoma. It's in Pottawatomie County, Oklahoma. So, let's get to number 10 with the first Intermission weekend of 2017, in which I went on an epic journey with Will Otten. How you doing, Will Otten? This is Bradley Juby. You're on Bradley Juby TV. Give you a shout out. He and I were going to get his camper all the way in Meade, Oklahoma, which is over by Lake Texoma. And we had quite an adventure. Took some highways and some back roads through south central Oklahoma. And we had a lot of fun. We ate this pretty good burger joint there. Then we went back to the camp. We had Walmart in Medill. Then we went back to the camp, and then we went to B-Dubs afterwards in Yukon. But anyway, it's pretty good. Number 9 was the second Intermission weekend of 2012, where I spent that one with Adam Pena. What's up, Adam? And we went to Penn Square Mall and the Oklahoma City Memorial. And I actually got to look at the stadium, Chesapeake Energy Arena, as it was all thundered up for the NBA Finals that year. Sadly, the Thunder lost. And for the first time, I went to the Oklahoma City Memorial. And it was a pretty solemn event, but I enjoyed spending time with Adam and Allie and their family, so that was pretty awesome. Number 8, the 16 and up retreat from 2003. That was the only time I've ever been to Big Cedars on Memorial Day weekend, and man, that weekend was worth it. I remember eating the very first banquet. This was the first time I ever went to a summer event at Big Cedars. And it was earlier than usual, but we had it at Memorial Day, and Rachel Wagner, who was my friend at the time, she came late to pick me up for it. And I was a wee bit impatient, but I got there in time. We had a good time. Number 7, of course, is Young Adult Fall Retreat from 2015. That one was sweet. It was originally just going to be a young adult weekend at the camp, but it turned into something else. Of course, we just hung out with the 20-something, the 18 and up group. And then Lloyd Collins, our camp director, he announced that we were going to Dallas. And we went all the way down to Dallas. We went on a scavenger hunt through downtown. We ate an In-N-Out burger. We caught the Baylor OU game. OU won because of Baker Mayfield. As well as stop at the Outlet Mall in Allen and then head all the way back to the campground. And then we left the next morning. But anyway, that was a pretty fun weekend, I'll tell you that. Very fun. And number 6 was Spring Retreat 2004, total opposite of a bore. Even though I was a lad, it was the best fun that I've ever had. On Friday night, Mary Lou broke her hearts, and in the cabin, Lloyd still farts. Anybody remembers that? That was fun. That's all I have to say about that. Number 5 was the second Intermission weekend of 2013, is where I spent time with Will. Again, we went all the way, on the Sunday night, we had hibachi for the first time. I did, at least. And man, it was good. It was pretty good. I had their stir fry, and man, that stir fry was boss! I'm telling you, it was boss. It was hot and spicy and all stir-fried. Man, I will eat that stir-fry all day, every day. Alright. Number 4 was the staff weekend from 2014. It was in August. It was the very first time we ever had a staff weekend. But I got to spend some pool time. But it was the last time I would for that year. But nonetheless, it was pretty awesome. Because I got to go to Big Cedars outside of the month of June. So it was pretty sweet. So yeah, it was a pretty awesome camp. Number 3 was the staff weekend of 2015 in April. And that too was pretty fun and awesome. But I ended up spending Saturday night throwing up. Yeah, I was spending that. I must have ate too much or had a stomach bug or something because I was throwing up and it was no bueno. Feels bad, man. Anybody who follows me on my private Facebook page knows that I do my Big Cedars countdown, and that made my number 25 moment. So, yeah. And at number 2 was the No Excuses camp from 2003. That was my very first trip to Big Cedars, by the way. And I'm telling you, it was an epic weekend. A long bus ride from Broken Arrow to the campground. Zigzagging through Okmulgee and Henrietta and Okemah and Shawnee. And Asher all the way to the campground. Let's see. Ate 6 hot dogs. Got shot in the pinky by Jenny Robinson. Learned what speaking in tongues was from my good man Harley Smith. And having to go all the way back home in a raging, blazing blizzard. But it was worth it. First time ever at Big Cedars, but man was it worth it. Anyway, and the number 1 Big Cedars weekend was Fall Retreat 2003. For those who don't know, it was the weekend of the Juby Girls, in which about 6 young ladies wore red t-shirts that said Juby Girls on it and singing, "Hey Juby, you're so fun, you blow my mind, hey Juby." That was so cute. And then OU blew out Texas A&M 7-0. We might have had a healing that weekend. And on the way back, we were rocking out to some Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen. Harley loves that song, and so do I. We also stopped at Taco Bueno on the way home. I love that. I love Taco Bueno. Taco Bueno is awesome. If you've never had Taco Bueno, you've never lived. You never truly live until you've had Taco Bueno. Okay, anyway, that's my Top 10 Thursday for this week. Since I did this so late, I'll give you until 6 o'clock tomorrow morning for Free Format Friday, so get those questions in by 6 o'clock a.m. tomorrow. I may have the Free Format Friday whenever tomorrow, I don't know. But anyway, this is Bradley Juby saying peace out and enjoy Big Cedars 2018, June 3rd through the 23rd. Peace out.